You're listening to the Impact Implosion on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
June 27, 2015. It's another episode of the Impact Implosion. As always, I am Seth Draken, and on board this sinking ship with me is Mike Poland.
Roll the rope, roll the rope.
Yes.
Make sure all the musicians and people get off first.
Co-hosts get off first. We need to get
oh, God, I can't swim well.
No, I said we get off first. We got to get out. We got to get on a lifeboat.
Throw the life preserver.
Yep. No, life preservers attract sharks, man. Get on the lifeboat, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't want those life preservers. Just be hanging out there with those. You get either hypothermia or sharks will kill you.
Yep.
So anyway.
We have some stuff to talk about this week, don't we? We've got a pay-per-view tomorrow night that probably neither of us is going to see.
No, we've got a lot of people jumping ship.
Which, why wouldn't they? The ship is sinking.
Oh, yeah. Low-Key's gone.
Again. For like the third time in company history.
Magnus is gone.
That's unfortunate.
And James Storm is gone. That's the big
his
one.
Last match will be tomorrow night.
And
Aries might be
gone, too.
Not be returning.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Tigre Uno might be hurt.
What a time to crown him X Division champion. I guess he was the lesser of the three evils because Low-Key left after that. And do we really want Grado as the X Division champion?
No, but yeah, everything's going but that bad.
Yep.
Well, that's all the bad that. Oh yeah, what other news did we have? Oh yeah, pay-per-view. I guess. Oh, more issues with TNA and late pay.
Who's that? Oh God, late pay.
Yeah, production staff just finally got their paychecks for May.
Yep.
And even one anonymous longtime TNA production worker said, it's the same old TNA bullshit. And Ron and Don Harris had told workers that if you're not happy, just shake our hands and walk away.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, we might. And they don't give a shit. And I love someone's response. Oh, Suge, if I know we could pay you in crap, I'd have paid you sooner. Manic, Josh, can you help me out here?
Yep. And we have an Impact to talk about.
Oh, yeah, we have an Impact to talk about. Good news, this was better than the last few weeks.
But not by much.
Considering the ratings are actually going up.
We start off with Kurt Angle coming out.
Well, first we had back EC3 out there, and then Kurt Angle comes out, says, you know what, I want to know who my opponent is right now. So EC3 comes out and says, you're not going to make me tap out. Kurt Angle says, I'm going to make you tap out. I'm going to make your opponent, your chosen person tap out. So he picks Matt Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
Well, it's better than the other option, which was Tyrus.
Seriously, you could have you had so many other guys. You had former TNA world champions in the locker room. And you picked Matt Hardy, which I love that Josh was saying, Matt Hardy and Kurt Angle have never had a singles match before. Yes, they had.
They were in WWE for like 5 years together.
Yeah, they had one in 2000.
Probably not a high-profile singles match, but...
No, it was on a SmackDown.
It was on Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah. So, first match, Low-Key, Tigre Uno, and Grado. And thank freaking God, Grado was the first one eliminated.
Yep, and Low-Key and Tigre Uno actually had a good little couple minutes of action in that match.
Oh, by the way, when Low-Key eliminated Grado, we got the thank you, Grado. Thank you, Loki.
I was going to say thank you, Kratos. What are they thanking him because he's leaving?
No, thank you, Loki. My bad.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say if they're thanking him, they must be doing it because he's leaving.
Yeah.
They're thanking you because you're leaving, not because you did a good job.
Yep. So, Tigre Uno won. We all established why he won.
Loki's leaving and Grado sucks.
Yep.
Grado's shouldn't technically be in the X Division, really.
I know. And Josh and Pope are out on commentary instead of in Josh's room.
Oh, by the way, calling Slammiversary will be Josh, Pope, and Mike Tenay.
Maybe
So
Pope
we'll have the three-man band.
Yep. The three-man band. It's a three-man band!
Well, they do have Drew Galloway. They just need Jinder Mahal in there.
So, we get advertised as Angelina Love versus Velvet Sky tonight. Shit.
Well, at least it's not on the pay-per-view.
Bram is hijacking this backstage segment. He's like, hey, I'm challenging a TNA superstar here tonight, and you want to do it here tonight or Slammiversary, whatever.
And we'll get into who answers the challenge because Bram leaves, and then we have a gloved hand on Jeremy Boash's shoulder.
And obviously Bram's opponent is that person with his hand, and Jeremy's happy to see him.
Could it be who I think it is?
Next up, Sky versus Love, and on Twitter...
we have a Dollhouse promo, too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. The Dollhouse are pissed. Yeah, Terrence pissed the Dollhouse lost.
I mean, it's not funny.
Yeah, she's pissed that the Dollhouse lost. Didn't you put them in that... Didn't you put them in a shitty situation?
Yes.
You kind of did.
Heel. It's not my. It's all your fault, not mine.
I know. Yeah. So, anyways, we got Angelina versus Velvet Sky. If Velvet wins, she gets her job back. And on Twitter, I posted a picture of me drinking because I
Velvet
knew
has awful new generic music.
Yeah. So, seeing the matches announced for Slammiversary, I have less than zero interest to watch. And Velvet has new shitty music.
Yep.
Velvet wins her job back with the worst stunner ever. And yes, even counts the John Cena springboard crap. Which then somebody asked me if that even counts Disco Infernos, and I'm like, yes.
Stunner's not a hard move to do. Really.
No, it's not. But she sucks at it.
Only reason Cena's looks bad is he's too big to really be doing springboard moves. So it looks awkward.
Yeah, we got to play time.
Christian York used to do the springboard moves.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago.
Oh, yeah. Then we got a Playtime is Over segment. By the way, we know who that is, we'll tell you it's underwhelming.
As most surprises in wrestling usually are.
Yep. MVP comes in and he's like, oh, you think there's some trouble with us? Well, you'll see. There isn't. You'll see. So it's Full Metal Mayhem between the Dirty Heels, or as I like to call them,
the night
versus the Wolves. And yes, this was match of the night. And they're using tables which aren't metal.
Well, the tables aren't metal. I think aren't the chairs and the ladders metal?
Oh yeah, they're all metal. I'm just like, this is called Full Metal Mayhem. Why are you using tables? Well, I guess the legs can be metal, so technically.
And a metal table would probably hurt to go through. Like the glass table that Christian went through several years back.
Oh, God. Who thought that was a freaking good idea?
I don't know.
God. Glass tables are hell. So at least you can get some faulty wood in there or some fake gimmick wood. You can't get gimmick glass.
Or like plexiglass or something.
Yeah, you can't get gimmicked giant glass.
Nope.
So
anyway,
Josh is like, Full Metal Mayhem is now trending on Twitter. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yes, the ultimate lie of every wrestling announcer ever. This is now trending on Twitter. No.
And there was a joke about what was it again? Oh yeah, they were like, well, you've never been a former TNA champion, Pope, and he's like, well, yeah, politics and all that. You want to get into politics? Go to another show. So anyway. Pope's like, assault! And I'm like, why no missile assault?
They do the Wolves do the double Tajiri kicks with Aries head in the garbage can at some point.
Yeah, they do a missile dropkick powerbomb by the Dirty Heels, which gets a 2 count. They get a steel chain wrapped kick.
Yep.
That only got 2, thanks to Rude.
And if you're confused as to why there's pinfalls in a ladder match.
Yeah, it's not a ladder match, actually. Remember, like TLC matches without belts, pinfall submission.
Okay.
So,
I've never really seen too many of those.
I've seen a few of them, so and they're always in like the WWE shows or stuff.
Yeah.
I mean WWE video games.
Right.
Stereo Van Terminators to Aries. Dirty Heels win with the low
Van
blow.
Wolfinator.
Yep. The Heels win with the low blow. Kind of anticlimactic.
Or most hardcore matches are. Usually they do all the weapons and then the finish is like a small package or something.
Yep. And then we get Matt Hardy is a father. And I'm like, well, congrats on that. You're still going to lose tonight.
And EC3 interrupts him.
No, actually, no. It's Jeff. Wait, is it
Jeff
EC3?
Jarrett comes out next.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett comes out next. I was about to say, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Jeff's in the ring with a
gives him a very awkward embrace.
Yeah, Jeff is in a GFW shirt. Someone better keep Kurt locked up.
Mm-hmm. And actually, both Jeff and Karen cut pretty good promos here.
I don't know. I didn't like the promo. I didn't like Karen's promo, definitely. But I thought it was kind of boring. But basically, Jeff Jarrett will be at King of the Mountain. As the show ends, he's the
other participants are in that in a little bit.
Yeah. As the show ends, he's the only person who entered. And think he might be the next TNA Hall of Famer. Maybe. It was an overall shock, but it kind of was.
Wouldn't it be ironic if Jarrett bought out TNA from Dixie?
Oh, absolutely. Jeff Jarrett is a bigger man than I ever would be for doing this for a company that screwed up everything he worked hard for.
Yep.
And here comes Bram to call someone out from the past, and it's Vader?
Well, I wasn't even aware it even was in TNA. He must have had like one of those guys that had a one-shot in like 2003.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
And remember all these matches that last week Josh was like, remember all these matches are no DQ.
Well, the match ends in a DQ.
Yep.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Continuity era.
Yep, they couldn't even let Bram beat Vader. And boy,
and
did
Matt
Vader...
Morgan returned.
Oh, by the way, boy, did Vader look horrible.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Vader did not look well. His match with Heath Slater was better. Let's just say that much.
Yep. And Matt Morgan returned, and that's up there. Bram and Matt Morgan at Slammiversary.
Yep. Thankfully, this is a one-time appearance from what I heard.
Yep.
Because Matt Morgan has a real job.
Yep. Working for Direct Auto Insurance now. Just kidding.
I want a low-down interest rate.
Anyway, did we already talk about the Matt Hardy EC3 backstage thing?
Yeah. We're back.
What is your legacy going to be, EC3?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out next week.
Yeah, we will. So, yeah.
We have a main event.
Well, did we? Was the main event next? No, it wasn't next. We had, what did we have next? Let me look.
Oh, Eric Young and Chris Melendez.
Yes.
Didn't watch.
Yes, we have that. And, the same thing we thought. Chris Melendez is not ready for this spot.
Yep.
So, Eric beats him. Clean. In a short match.
Next.
We have the BDC and the Rising brawling.
Yep, and Hernandez is back.
Yep, and he joined the BDC.
Too bad he didn't have Anarchia with him, though.
I know. So MVP introduces Drew to what he asked. You asked for this. So then we have Matt Hardy versus Kurt Angle, another short match.
Yeah, they only had like 10 minutes of TV time left.
By the way, let's talk about the fucked up finish. Because Kurt Angle originally lost.
Which would have made sense, because it looks like, according to spoilers, they're sending Matt Hardy to be the next contender for the champion. So.
No, what I meant by they originally lost, the ref counts 1, 2, and then 3, and then he says Kurt got his shoulder up. And everyone's like, that was 3!
Right.
Yes, it was one of those situations where the crowd's like, that was 3, so then Hardy soon after taps out, allowing Kurt to get the win, which is good, except Kurt kind of was late on that kick out after the side effect. Yeah, he pretty much lost to a side effect.
Right.
Not a twist of fate, a side effect. So that was TNA. And I'll give it C-, yeah. It's better than the last few weeks, but that's like saying D and F's are better or worse, which they are.
And we have a pay-per-view that probably neither of us is going to see.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. If they haven't booked it this well, why the hell would I see it? So let's get to the first match.
Robbie E versus Jesse.
Yeah.
Who cares? Next.
Since tapings, I'm going to pick Robbie E for this one.
Yeah, that seems to make sense. Kong and Brooke against the Dollhouse.
Kong and Brooke.
Yep.
Davey Richards versus Austin Aries.
Winners gets, and of course for tapings,
we have no idea.
Davey.
Yeah, based on the tapings, but they didn't say who won the match, so it could be either Austin Aries. But it seems more
for the final stipulation of the 5 series.
Yeah, so based on what the stipulation was, it seems more the Wolves Playhouse than Aries is, but who knows? I'm going to pick Davey too.
And we have
Ram versus Matt Morgan.
Morgan's not sticking around, doesn't make sense for him to win.
Then the battle of two guys who are leaving. James Storm versus Magnus.
Magnus is just supposed to be Storm's last show.
Well, I don't know. They booked Storm to lose another match with another wrestler who's making her return. So I'm going to actually pick James Storm to win this one. We're not dissenting opinions on this one.
And then the King of the Mountain. Matt Hardy, Drew Galloway, Bobby Roode, and Eric Young.
By the way, those last 4 all announced on YouTube several days after.
Or the day after.
The day after the show. Yes. Yep. My God. What is wrong with you people? No, actually,
I'm going to pick Matt Hardy on this one, just because it looks like they're building him up via tapings for the next title shot.
No, I think I'm going to go with Jeff Jarrett. I think I'll let him leave on top. Honestly, no, it was 2 days afterwards because it was announced Friday. My bad, Friday.
2 days afterwards, it was announced Sunday.
Yeah, my bad, Friday.
That'd be a cool way to tie people into buying the pay-per-views, not announcing the entrance until Sunday.
Yeah,
for Jarrett.
God. You basically couldn't give a shit here, so why should we?
Yeah.
So that's
anything to sell?
Do you have anything to sell first?
No, not this week.
The Monster Crap induction of Child's Play will be next week. Will be tomorrow, actually. Well, no, should be today. I should post it immediately after the show.
Yep.
The next induction is going to be Birdemic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also next week I will have a new computer and I will be watching Impact on the new TV.
Also something we forgot for the Slammiversary thing is Magnus and Storm is unsanctioned.
Oh, good.
I saw some people complaining about it. I say it makes sense because of what Storm's done to Mickey in recent
God,
weeks.
Yeah.
Why would Magnus be satisfied with just a pinfall or a submission win?
Oh, and what he did to a fake Donovan. Just God.
Anyway, if one of us ends up seeing it, the Slammiversary somehow, we'll talk. The one who sees it, we'll talk about it next week. If not, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, see ya.
Later.